The thing watching me from the woods wasn't a monster. I never thought I'd end up in one of those true scary stories you hear on YouTube, the kind where everything seems normal until the lights go out and something watches you from the shadows. But this happened to me, and if I don't get it out, it'll haunt me forever. My name's Taylor. I'm 27, a night shift nurse at a small hospital in rural Oregon. Grew up in Portland, always loved the outdoors, hiking, camping, that Pacific Northwest vibe. Moved out here 3 years ago for the quieter life after a bad breakup. Bought a little fixer-upper cabin deep in the woods, about 20 minutes from town. No close neighbors, just tall pines, a creek nearby, and stars so bright at night you feel like you're in another world. I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., so my days are for sleeping, errands, and decompressing alone. I love the solitude. Or, at least, I used to. It started last summer. I'd come home at dawn, exhausted, crash until afternoon. But I'd wake up feeling watched. Like someone had been in the room while I slept. Nothing missing, nothing moved, just that prickling on the back of my neck. I chalked it up to shift work paranoia. Nurses see weird stuff. Your brain plays tricks. Then the noises began. Soft at first, footsteps on the porch when I was inside. I'd peek out the windows. Nothing. Deer maybe. Raccoons. The woods are full of life. But one night, off work, I heard scratching at the back door. Slow, deliberate, like nails dragging down the wood. I grabbed my phone, flashlight on, heart pounding. Opened the door, empty. Just wind rustling leaves. But there were fresh scratches on the paint, deep gouges I hadn't noticed before. I installed a cheap security camera over the door. Thought it'd ease my mind. First few nights, normal. Wildlife, branches swaying. Then one recording at 3 a.m., my sleep time, a figure. Tall, hooded, standing at the edge of the tree-line, just staring at the cabin. Face obscured, but motionless for minutes. Then it vanished into the woods. I froze the frame, zoomed in, no features, just shadow. I called the sheriff. They came out, said probably a prankster or hunter. Lock your doors, ma'am. Like that helped. The encounters escalated. I'd find footprints around the house, bare feet, large, circling the perimeter. Muddy prints leading to windows. One morning, I woke to my bedroom window cracked open. I always lock them. Inside, on my nightstand, a single black feather. Not from any bird I know. Too big, iridescent. My skin crawled. I boarded the windows, bought a gun. Told myself I was overreacting. Work friends noticed I was jumpy. Taylor, you look like hell. I laughed it off, but started crashing at a coworker's place some nights. That's when the calls started. Unknown number, heavy breathing, then a whisper. I see you. Hung up, blocked. But it came from different numbers. I changed mine, still happened. 1 week off, I decided to confront it. Set up more cameras, motion lights, stayed awake with coffee and my shotgun. Midnight. Lights flood on. Camera catches it. A figure crawling on all fours toward the house, unnaturally fast. Hooded still, but limbs too long, joints bending wrong. It stopped at the porch, head tilting like listening. Then scratched the door again, whispering my name. Taylor. I screamed, fired a warning shot through the door. It fled into the woods. Cops again found tracks, but they faded into nothing. Could be a bear standing up, they said. Bullshit. I knew what I saw. Desperate, I posted anonymously online forums, Reddit's r/let's not meet and r/paranormal. Described everything. Uploaded blurred stills. Responses flooded. Skinwalker. Wendigo mimic. Feral person. Some said move. Others shared similar stories from these woods. Missing hikers, whispers in the night. But the real terror? Digging deeper locally. Old newspaper archives at the library. 20 years ago, a patient escaped from a nearby psych ward. Violent, delusional, believed he was a guardian spirit of the forest. Lived off the land, stalked cabins. Never caught. Description matched. Tall, hooded clothes he stole. Last sighting near my property. I hired a private investigator, ex-cop type. He staked out with me. Third night, it approached again. We chased, flashlights bobbing, branches whipping faces. Cornered it by the creek. Hood fell back. The twist hit like ice water. It was human, gaunt, wild-haired, eyes hollow from years feral. But I recognized him. From hospital records I'd pulled secretly, my own father. He'd abandoned us when I was 5. Mom said he died overseas, military. Lied to protect me. Turns out he had a breakdown, institutionalized, escaped. Survived in these woods, fixated on finding his lost child. Bought the cabin young, never knowing it was his old hunting spot. He'd been watching me for months, thinking I was an intruder on his land at first, then realizing, whispering my name from old memories. He lunged, babbling, "My girl, come home." PI tackled him. Cops finally believed. He's back in custody now, medicated, talking about forest voices that told him to protect me. I sold the cabin, moved back to Portland. Therapy helps, but nights in the city? I still check locks twice. Hear scratches in dreams. If you're alone in the woods and feel watched, run. Sometimes the monster isn't a creature. It's family you never knew was there. Thanks for listening. Stay safe out there.